Concorde was a legendary supersonic passenger aircraft that changed the history of aviation forever. It was the world's first commercial jet capable of flying faster than the speed of sound. The name Concorde means harmony and agreement, symbolizing the cooperation between nations that built it. More than just an aircraft, Concorde represented human ambition, advanced engineering, and the dream of faster global travel. When it took off, it captured the imagination of people around the world. Its sleek design, unmatched speed, and exclusivity made Concorde a true icon of modern aviation. The Concorde project began in the late 1950s when the United Kingdom and France decided to work together to build a supersonic passenger aircraft. Engineers, scientists, and designers from both countries collaborated for many years. Their goal was not only speed, but also safety, reliability, and passenger comfort. The project required massive investment and advanced research. Despite criticism and rising costs, both governments remained committed. Concorde became a symbol of international cooperation and technological determination, proving that complex challenges could be solved through shared vision and teamwork. One of the most remarkable features of Concorde was its speed. It could fly at Mach 2, which is twice the speed of sound. This allowed the aircraft to reach speeds of over 2,100 kilometers per hour. As a result, flights between London and New York took only about 3 to 3.5 hours compared to 7 or 8 hours on conventional aircraft. This dramatic reduction in travel time changed the way people viewed long-distance travel and made Concorde the fastest passenger jet ever to operate commercially. The design of Concorde was completely different from traditional passenger aircraft. It featured thin, delta-shaped wings that provided stability at extremely high speeds. The aircraft's nose could move up and down, allowing pilots better visibility during takeoff and landing. Concorde's body was built using heat-resistant materials because friction with the air at supersonic speeds caused the aircraft to heat up significantly. Every part of its design was optimized for speed, efficiency, and safety, making it one of the most advanced aircraft of its time. Concorde was powered by 4 powerful turbojet engines equipped with afterburners. These afterburners were used during takeoff and acceleration to achieve supersonic speed. The engines provided incredible thrust but consumed large amounts of fuel. This high fuel consumption made Concorde expensive to operate. Additionally, the engines produced a significant amount of noise, which later became a major concern. Despite these challenges, the engines were a technological achievement and played a crucial role in enabling Concorde's extraordinary performance. Luxury was a key part of the Concorde experience. Although it carried only around 100 passengers, the service on board was exceptional. Passengers enjoyed spacious seating, gourmet meals, and premium service throughout the flight. Flying on Concorde was considered a status symbol and was popular among business leaders, celebrities, and royalty. The aircraft offered an exclusive atmosphere that felt more like a private club than a commercial flight. For many passengers, the journey itself was just as important as the destination. Concorde flew at an altitude of approximately 60,000 feet, much higher than standard commercial aircraft. At this height, passengers could see the curvature of the Earth and a darker blue sky. The higher altitude also allowed Concorde to fly above most weather disturbances, resulting in smoother flights. This unique flying experience added to the aircraft's appeal and made passengers feel as though they were closer to space than ever before. It was truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience for many travelers. One major challenge of supersonic flight was the sonic boom. When Concorde exceeded the speed of sound, it produced a loud shock wave that could be heard on the ground. This noise caused concern among communities and governments. As a result, Concorde was restricted to flying at supersonic speeds mainly over oceans. Over land, it had to fly at subsonic speeds. These restrictions limited the number of routes Concorde could operate and reduced its commercial flexibility. Commercial flights of Concorde began in 1976, operated by British Airways and Air France. The most famous route was between London or Paris and New York. This route became the symbol of supersonic travel. Passengers were willing to pay high ticket prices for the chance to fly faster than sound. Concorde quickly gained worldwide fame and became a symbol of technological progress. Its service marked a golden era in aviation history, combining speed, innovation, and luxury. Despite its success, Concorde faced serious financial challenges. The cost of fuel, maintenance, and operations was extremely high. Because the aircraft carried fewer passengers, profits were limited. Ticket prices were expensive, making Concorde accessible only to wealthy travelers. Over time, rising operational costs made it difficult for airlines to justify continued service. These economic issues played a major role in limiting Concorde's long-term commercial viability. Environmental concerns also affected Concorde's future. Its engines produced high levels of noise and carbon emissions. As global awareness of environmental issues increased, regulations became stricter. Many countries opposed supersonic flights due to their environmental impact. These concerns led to flight restrictions and reduced public support. Concorde became a controversial symbol of luxury and excess at a time when the aviation industry was moving towards sustainability and efficiency. In the year 2000, a tragic accident occurred when an Air France Concorde crashed shortly after takeoff from Paris. The accident resulted in the loss of many lives and shocked the world. All Concorde flights were suspended following the crash. Extensive investigations were conducted and safety modifications were made. Although Concorde eventually returned to service, public confidence was significantly affected. This tragic event marked a turning point in Concorde's operational history. After returning to service, Concorde faced declining passenger numbers. Insurance costs increased and operational challenges continued to grow. Airlines struggled to keep Concorde financially viable. While the aircraft remained a technological marvel, it became increasingly difficult to justify its operation. The world had changed, and economic realities could no longer support such an expensive form of travel. Concorde's future became uncertain despite its legendary status. In 2003, Concorde was officially retired from service. The announcement was met with sadness across the globe. Aviation enthusiasts and former passengers mourned the end of an extraordinary era. Final flights were watched by thousands of people who gathered at airports to say goodbye. Concorde's retirement marked the end of supersonic passenger travel and closed an important chapter in aviation history. Today, Concorde aircraft are displayed in museums around the world. Visitors can see the aircraft up close and learn about its remarkable story. Concorde continues to inspire engineers, pilots, and students. It represents innovation, courage, and the willingness to push boundaries. Even in retirement, Concorde remains a powerful reminder of what humanity can achieve through vision and determination. The technological advancements developed for Concorde contributed greatly to aviation research. Engineers gained valuable knowledge in aerodynamics, materials science, and heat management. This research influenced later aircraft designs and aerospace technology. Although Concorde was not commercially successful in the long term, its technical achievements continue to benefit the aviation industry. It proved that pushing limits can lead to important scientific progress. Today, several companies are working on new supersonic passenger aircraft. These modern designs focus on fuel efficiency, reduced noise, and environmental sustainability. Many of these projects are inspired by Concorde's legacy. While technology has improved, Concorde remains the benchmark against which all supersonic passenger aircraft are compared. Its influence is still felt in modern aerospace innovation. Concorde changed the way people thought about distance and time. It made the world feel smaller by allowing travelers to cross oceans in just a few hours. Business meetings across continents became possible within a single day. This had a significant impact on global business, diplomacy, and culture. Concorde demonstrated how technology could reshape human interaction and global connectivity. As a voiceover narrative, Concorde feels like a dream brought to life. A sleek aircraft cutting through the sky at incredible speed, defying limits and expectations. It represents human ambition and the desire to explore new possibilities. Concorde's story is not just about aviation, but about the courage to imagine and create something extraordinary. In conclusion, Concorde was more than an aircraft. It was a legacy. It showed that progress requires risk, innovation, and bold ideas. Not every invention achieves lasting commercial success, but every breakthrough pushes humanity forward. Concorde opened the door to supersonic travel and inspired generations of dreamers and engineers. Its legend will forever remain etched in the history of aviation as a symbol of speed, vision, and human achievement.